Hey guys, so I finally have the time to make this video and I'm really excited because in this video I will be answering questions posed by my friend Lexi. I will link to their channel here and down below. Basically the idea was for them to ask me questions and ask me for advice about getting older. And holy crap, I was not expecting them to be this deep. You done good, kid. What is your favorite thing about being an adult? I guess freedom? What is your least favorite thing about being an adult? The responsibilities. If you could give one piece of advice to your 15-year-old self, what would it be? Don't worry so much about fitting in, I guess. I don't know. That's hard. What about your 18-year-old self? Double major. You could have done it. You could have declared a second major and you wouldn't feel like you wasted 4 years of your life obtaining a degree that you're not using. What was the scariest thing about graduating? The scariest thing about graduating high school for me was probably just knowing that I was going to be so far away from my hometown. I knew nobody going into college. The scariest thing about graduating college was, what the fuck am I going to do with my life? It was terrifying to know that I was coming back to Wisconsin and I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going to go for my master's in nursing, but I couldn't afford it at that time. So I was just like, okay, what do I do? So I took a CNA class and it was fine. Now I don't even want to go for nursing at all, so things change. It's always scary when things change, but you're gonna be alright. How have you improved most as a person? I like to think that I'm more confident. I don't struggle with depression or anxiety quite as much as I used to, especially in college. How have you most improved as a YouTuber? I honestly don't think I have. I know I just said that I've become more confident, but not about this. My videos have not been any better or worse received since I started this channel, so I'm just kind of doing my thing here. And I guess maybe that's how I've improved. I've just stopped worrying so much about views and likes and comments and everything, and I just make the videos that I want to make. How has your opinion of yourself and your body image changed over the years? I like to think it's gotten better. I like myself. I really do. And not even just my physical appearance. I'm much happier with the person I am. Are you happier than you were 5 years ago? I was just about to turn 20, which at the time I thought was a big deal, but it really wasn't. That was a good summer. Comparing that summer to this summer, I'm not really sure where it sits, to be honest. What has been the thing that has made you happier? Taking care of myself. I was actually in therapy for a little bit in college, and that helped a lot. I know when I need to kind of back off and be like, okay, you can't do everything. Just take a deep breath and pick the things you can do. Like, that has been such an important skill for me to acquire. How can you still improve? I still have depressive episodes and I still have anxiety. Not to mention, my physical health isn't the greatest. I would really like to consistently work out, but that's kind of hard to do when I don't have a consistent work schedule and a license. That's what I can improve on. I can get my license so I can have more freedom. I'm working on it. What is one decision that you wish would have been different? I wish I would have picked a different major. I wish I had known that I wanted to go into the literary, booky kind of career rather than the medical, scientific career. The fact is that I didn't know, so I'm really trying not to beat myself up about that. What is the most important life lesson you've learned? Probably that I am important, and I deserve to be taken care of by myself and treated well by others, and that I don't have to give up my time and energy and well-being for other people. Being a good person does not have to come at the cost of my emotional and physical well-being. How have you managed to have healthy relationships, romantic or otherwise? I would probably say something that I've learned along the way is to speak your mind. Even though it's hard and I have anxiety coming out the wazoo, I still need to tell people when they're hurting me. Because if you don't tell people that they're hurting you, they're just gonna keep hurting you. And on the opposite side of that coin, listen when somebody else tells you that you're hurting them. What do you find most important in life? Can I be really corny for a moment and say love? Love is important, and it is so important not to let the world harden you to love. I have so much cynicism, but I also have so much love in my heart. There's a fine balance between those two. What do you look forward to most in the next year? Honestly, the only big thing in the next year that I'm looking forward to is my sister's wedding. I mean, hopefully also within the year I get my license and a new job and more friends. That's all up in the air. The only thing I know for sure is happening is my sister's wedding, so I'm gonna go with that. Any other tips on life and growing up? Don't be ashamed if you have to live with your parents. Don't make yourself destitute in a lame attempt at freedom. Don't worry about being an adult. I'm almost 25 and I don't feel like an adult half the time. Thank you so much for your questions, Lexi. I really hope that this video was at least entertaining, if not insightful. And please check out their channel, linked below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!